Nian Anecdotes records Lava's Ancient Forge Chapter 3. For one adult, it's a 40 max and of course popcorn triple XL set. Let's do this! Act 3. Visit. Use your spear to strike your shield. Use your shield to block your spear. So the question is, what happens when your right hand fights your left? Apparently, nothing. Even if you win, what then? What then indeed? But actually, wouldn't your dominant hand have an advantage? 4:21 AM, cloudy. Lungmen outskirts. 3 days since the LGD lost control of District 21. Here you are, Officer Chen. I can look out over the fallen city from here. Chief Wei's decision to move the satellite cities and form a defensive line to cut off the Nian's attack was decisive, but I never thought that one day I'd be staring down a piece of Lungmen like this. It's ridiculous. That's where the Nian is. There's a mall over there in the district I like to go to, and some of my friends live there. I'm sorry, Officer Chen. It's unfathomable that an entire city-state could be at a disadvantage against just one enemy. With how long it takes to train a professional soldier versus how long it takes her to cast a warrior, it goes without saying. Lava, Rhodes Island elite operator, master caster, and catastrophe expert. Her arts transcend the shackles of space. Lava, you're here. Sorry, I shouldn't have engaged her like that. Tell that to the operators we lost. The price to extract you was high. What we need is your knowledge and skill. We do not need your killing morale with apologies. Morale? Relying on morale in the face of an unknowable enemy will lead only to death and misery. To defeat her and take back the city, you must confront the mystery that has plagued us throughout history. A weakness. I thought that was your mission. The good news is that the Nian is eager to communicate with us. The bad news is that her personality is terrible. I had high expectation of you, so you better not tell me you're empty-handed. Of course not. I've managed to glean a few leads from the extensive histography, but following up on them means more bloodshed. You don't have to go it alone. The Nian has a nasty temperament. If anything will happen to you, my blood alone is enough. Chen, sir, emergency communication. We've got a bead on the Nian. She's approaching the front line. Tell the teams not to engage and warn the civilians not to get involved. This isn't a game. But she didn't bring any troops with her. To her, numbers mean nothing. We can only slow her down. You said she has a weakness. Out with it already. We are short on time. Her weakness is firecrackers. Firecrackers? No record of the Nian has ever described her face, let alone her weaknesses. But a trip to Yen led me to some new discoveries. Any culture with a long history will have its legends and folklore, although some of it may have origins in more recent time, obscuring the truth. Some theories suggest that firecrackers were the forerunner of modern originium explosive technology, originating in some devotional folk practices. That's a pretty common custom. You throw out the firecrackers to scare off the evil spirits and wish for a peaceful new year. And what are the evil spirits in these ancient legends? Oh. Wait, the LGD can bring out 100,000 times the explosive power of a firecracker. This doesn't make any sense. Fear the noise, fear the flame. If the Nian's function really is melting, then a firecracker doesn't pose a threat to her at all. She called herself a craftsman. Flame and noise are part of her work, or at least part of some kind of image she projects. Some kind of image? It's a theory I have to explain her utterly irrational ability to do things without the use of original arts. So, she's afraid of herself. You keep making less and less sense. I thought it was just a legend, but it was worth a try. She did flinch when I used some big noisy flame arts. It could work. It's not like we have the time to apply rigorous academic peer review anyway. We have to try something at least. She's already breathing down our necks. Let me say one last thing. She's strong. There may be a way to destroy her, but the price will be high. The LGD will make sure it isn't too high. Try to avoid taking her head on. She doesn't like to kill, at least. Second, using her power doesn't wear her out. If we get into a war of attrition with her, we're the ones who go down. Third, for some reason, she has an interest in modern consumer goods. How does this help us fight her? The hunter traps the beast by taking advantage of its nature. And what we call personality is just nature in a fancy package. Finally, beware her sword and shield. They are of utterly incomprehensible construction. Sword and shield. Got it. I'll be the one striking her at her weak point. I hope Amiya and the LGD can create some space for me to do that. She'll pay for those reunion illusion to toy with our lungmen. But command of the LGD. Chief Wei and the doctor have it under control. Then I'll go with you. Amiya. It's okay, I can take care of myself. With Rhode Island and the LGD fighting the good fight, it's time for me to do what I can. And that's slowing the Nian's advance, no problem. Amiya, let's go. Coming! These are some nice pretty walls. Hey you, the soldiers up there, can you hear me? Are they ignoring me? Is there any way to treat a lady? It's got a smooth surface. I'll give it a knock. Some kind of alloy, right? Seems stronger than the brick and mortar ones. I wonder if it's leave a dent in my sword. I'd hate to ruin it. Whatever, I already took out of the sheet. No going back. She sliced through an outpost wall. If that operator hadn't told us to look out for her sword, I would never call that a sword. Come on, I give you a 3-day break and this is the best you can do. Little lava got me all pumped up for you guys. What the hell? No more tricks today. You're out here all alone. Don't think you'll have it so easy. I'm more than a match for you all by my sweet little lonesome. Oh no, I think here is where I say, I won't soil my own hands here. You're not worth my time. Thanks for the reminder. That's how this was supposed to go. Officer Chen, we're surrounded. There's a lot of them, but they go down easy. How? Alright, forgot to mention. The past 3 days, with nothing else to do, I've been polishing up these reunion things. You know, the real ones weren't so different. They were expendable to you, same as my Tinman. I'm not sure what the whole deal is with this Oropati thing. I guess it explains why forging these things feels so weird. It makes a difference. Officer Chen, look out! No way! Did those illusions just use arts? If I felt like it, I could melt down the whole district and turn into giant twin man. But do I feel like it? Nah, that sounds like a pain in the ass. It's not that hard to make a few infected puppets. It's just one more process. That's not something you can joke about. Treating the infected like that, it's too cruel. Like what? Look, I don't really care who's infected or whatever. Do you guys think that much about Originum slugs? Fire! That was kind of a wimpy bolt. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk forward, step at a time, right up to your base, and destroy it. And you can try to stop me. Snow Sand. Ah! I didn't mean to. Wait, what did I do? You're from Rhodes Island, aren't you? Operator Lava. I need a blueprint of the infrastructure district, the underground part. That's classified by the engineering department, and the procedures are complicated. Why do you need it for? I'm making one hell of a firecracker. A firecracker? I'm putting every second of progress we made since the dawn of time up against the Nian. Nian? Is it really giant? You need explosives? Or the city's defensive cannons? No. Before we start talking about the firing angle of those bulky things, you can fire a huge cannon at your own city. No. Wait. The cannons. The defensive cannons. Lava? Those cannons. They're pretty much like a two-step firecracker, aren't they? No, they literally couldn't be more different. They're both based on the industrial originating process. They both explode in mid-air. It's a two-step firecracker. Why does it have to be a two-step? So maybe I will cause some damage to the main city. The lava? What you're muttering there is kind of an understatement of the century. But you're not really thinking that, are you? It's fine. I'll take care of it. Trust me. But then I'll go submit the application. That will take too long. I will add a supplementary report later. We can let these regulations slow us down when we are fighting for our lives. Thanks. But it takes time to sort out the documents from each department and print them out. Ah, I know. I can draw a simple diagram for you. What? Hold on, I need to find something to draw with. Chief Wei, is Longman's superstructure really that simple? It's very complicated, of course. The power supply to the surface plane alone, not to mention the original engine, is a tremendous undertaking. But if Snow Sun thinks she can draw it, perhaps she can. I wanted to study up for my new job, so I went ahead and memorized every blueprint I could find. Don't worry, it's just about memorizing something and drawing it out. Even I can handle that. That's all, huh? You go on ahead and take a position at the next intersection. At least pin down those terracottas. On it. What about me, huh? Isn't anyone going to pin me down? All I had to do was ask. Now that's what I call service. There's something not quite right about her shield. I'm coming, Officer Chen. Hey now, you got a fine-looking weapon at your side there, but instead you're using that hunk of junk. Kind of offended. And you, little one, you seem to have some power you can't quite control. Why don't you put on a show for me? Don't let her get to you. I won't. What gives? Why is everyone acting all cool these days? Don't tell me modern human society is all about repressing your feelings. It's no fun fighting people who can't use their full power. You keep looking at my sword and shield. Go on. Take your best shot. Don't mind if I do. You broke a shield. So you did. Congrats. Oh, would you look at that? Got a new one. I knew it. Chen, sir, the enemy is hitting our defensive line. We can hold on much longer. Withdraw the LGD, close the gate, and activate the defenses. Stall for as long as possible. I hope Lava has a plan. What the hell? You're running away already? Looks like we're almost to the end of the line here. Is it that building? It's big. Who needs a building that tall anyway? I'm back. Is the evacuation complete? Other departments already left LGD HQ and our teams have surrounded the area as planned. Don't let anything through our net. I want minimal casualties. Understood. I'm sorry, where's Lava? Operator Lava left after obtaining a structural diagram from Snowsand. We have to trust her. I mean, we have no choice but to trust her. The Nian broke through the perimeter. The gate has been breached. Is the surveillance system still working? Track her movements. Don't get into a firefight. It'll only end poorly for us. Lava was right. We can fight the Nian until we know her true form and her true power. And how to defeat her once and for all. Lava! I hope you found a solution. We have to blow the core of the city's defensive cannons. I'll lead her there. And how are you going to do that? It's not like you can just ask her. I see you've gotten a taste of a sparkling personality. Anyway, you lead me worry about that. Nobody home? Weird. Did I bump up the difficulty too quick? I should have known they were too weak. Movement? Where? Here. Ooh, I was worried I did too hard last time. It's such a relief you're still alive and kicking, little Lava. To get up all the power in your staff and blow open such a big hole with a little tap on the ground. You're pretty strong compared to what I've been seeing. This is city's core district. I know. I've been brushing up on modern technology these last 3 days. Intercity networks are such a handy invention. It will be nice to have them out over the whole continent someday. You really learn fast. Aw, I'm average at best. After all, I'm on kind of a tight schedule every time I wake up. Your brothers and sisters are that impatient? I was thinking about it after last time. There's no way you had such detailed information. You were playing me, weren't you? Gold star for figuring that one out. What about your sisters? Where is she again? How did you? That's none of your business. Ooh, I see how it is. I envy you two. You don't have to kill each other just to remember your faces. A flowery flame. You mad? Did you just say kill each other? You couldn't have. 12, including me. I've been fighting my 11 brothers and sisters for a length of time your tiny mind couldn't possibly comprehend. It's really pretty dumb. What happens when your right hand fights your left? What changes when you steal from yourself? It's completely pointless. I guess you don't get along with your siblings. Are you trying to play me again? Knows. That's the first time you attack without some pity one-liner. But don't think that's going to work out for you. What are you doing? Are you trying to tear this place down? Gah! I can't beat you in battle. I know that. Bat? Where's the bat? What a pain in the ass. It's so dark. Why don't I just make us a huge battering ram and call it a day? I would advise against that. Why? Wait, what's this? This core. It's a No. It's a weapon? A siege weapon? This heat. Did you build this? Looks like you didn't learn anything when brushing up on modern tech. Still, I think you should already understand how these things work. I made you a giant city defense cannon, firecracker. Want to set it off? This isn't enough to scare me. How about now? You! You're a special girl, little lava. Look at you, compressing the space around the explosion. You're not getting away as long as I'm standing. Even if you did manage to contain the blast to the special area around you, we'd both be blown clear. There's the original drive core of his cannon, and there's me. Ah, you're not going to use arts after getting blown up into the sky? Like a big two-step firecracker? You're playing it cool, but you're scared, aren't you? What about you? You can't use arts to protect yourself from the explosion at the same time. You built yourself a tomb. You're going to die. Not necessarily. But I definitely won't. Putting a scratch on you is worth it. Bold. Bold. Props for that one. Now it's my turn to ask question. What do you actually want out of this? We've been killing each other since long before the time that this body's consciousness can recall. And about as far back as I can remember, we started to grow tired of our endless conflict. And that's why you started attacking cities. Everyone who walks this world today is a survivor. That's how life carries on. Don't think I'll let you go just because you tell me some sob story. My story not really that tragic. I'm not sure when, but we eventually learned some interesting games from the humans. We ended up playing those instead of fighting. Like rock, paper, scissors and stuff. Ah! Damn it! You're really gonna kill yourself just to take me down with you? You said you definitely won't die. It's only a turn of phrase. According to my calculations, you're running out of time. It's worth the risk. Oh, is it? Let's count down 3, 2, 1, then blow the place together. 3. Explosions confirmed. Defensive cannon auxiliary core number 2 is not responding. Do you see lava? No, there's too much smoke from the explosion. Wait, there's movement. Something's coming out of the smoke. You actually did it. It's been so long since I've seen an explosion like that. Remind me of that dirty little brat harassing me every day. Let go. You dropped me. You told me to. Locate the Rhodes Island operator lava and the target. Surround them. What was that? Why did you save me? I hate that sound. And I also accidentally save you when you jump on me. Whew. You're lucky to be alive. And you're still looking for melee? This really took a lot out of me. Wow. My hands are numb. Well, I can't fight anymore. Do it already. Make it quick. You. Come on, I'm laying here flat on my back, waiting for you to kill me. What do you need? An engraved invitation? Why would she suddenly surrender so easily? Whatever tricks you're trying to pull, I'm not falling for it. Killing you isn't the answer. I'll take you back to Rhodes Island for interrogation. Nah. You have to kill me now. Or have one of those guys do it. That's what they wanted to do anyway. Right? Fire! Wait! Sweet relief at last. You said you wanted to know the truth, little lover? So listen up. The reason I attacked the city is Lungmen's hot peppers aren't spicy enough. Don't get it? That sucks. Goodbye. Nice knowing you. Be careful! She may still have some tricks up her sleeves. No, she doesn't. Shit. We've been played. What? Her body. It's gone. She created an illusion of herself in the tremendous heat of the blast, and we let her get away. After all that effort, all that sacrifice, we let her get away. Well, yeah, but it would be super lame if we had just ran off, wouldn't it? Huh? I suddenly came up with a way better idea. Do you remember when I talked about making a big monster out of the whole city? What? The city! It's rising! What are you doing? You really think I was just hanging out there all the time? Of course, I have to make myself a satisfying monster. By the way, little lava, you needed me to save your life in our little kerfuffle back there. You're not gonna make it through this one. Not by a long shot. Have you tried to kill my monster? Yes, maybe you humans have the power to contain his madness these days. Let's call it the Dark Devastator. A monster crafted with the matter and heat of an entire city that's sexy enough to satisfy. If you guys can't handle a fella like this, well, sooner or later, someone else would have come along and done you in. My brothers and sisters aren't really the merciful type. Too bad, little lover. We might not get to eat hot pot together. Sheng Dang Kong Ling Banyang Shike. Wait. Don't just start with the mystical incantation in weird languages. That's not how this goes. Why? How am I supposed to wrap this up? What? I'm the main villain. The audience expect me to do something awesome. Not like this. I am begging you. Were you ad-libbing those lines back there? They didn't make any sense. I can't follow this at all. What happened to the zombie horde attacking Lungmen? Trust me, I watch like 100 Colombian B movies a year. They make bank. But this is already way too messed up. Is this your one-woman show? All you're doing is monologuing. Where's everybody else? Who cares? I'm the main character, aren't I? I thought I was the main character. And the director, for that matter? Hey, little lava, we are friends, aren't we? You're talking like you being the director means you get to boss me around. No, that's not what I meant. And a two-step firecracker? Is there a reason he has to be a two-step? I really hate the sound of firecrackers. They bring back nasty memories. Like yesterday when Spot spooked me with one and I spilled soda on myself. And what's with this giant monster at the end? How are we supposed to afford that? It's wicked cool. It's not cool. Little lava, think about it. What kind of movie are we making here? Huge monsters, stripped of the constraints of modern society, reveling in their savagery. It's that call of the wild that city folk today are missing. By the way, the actors you picked suck. They're also stiff. We should have gone with these ones. Here, check this file. What's her name? Blaze? And this one, Emperor? Hey, this Effie Eater is a movie star. What's with you just picking a bunch of Lugmanite nobodies? Some kind of avant-garde realism? Hold on. Now that I look at this, there's some classified records in here. You can ever let the doctor know, or we're done for. Why are you so afraid of her? Alright, let's just change up the ending a bit. We're running out of time and still obsessed with cultivating humans? Cultivating humans who can stop us? Wait, Nian, what are you doing? Your breath is quickening, your consciousness is shaking. What do you see? Strange, did they actually make it? Huh? You're asking me? How should I know? I went to Yale a long time ago and spread a fun little rumor along the way. What? A few humans know your weaknesses and you can't find anymore? Who put that thought in your head? Huh? A two-step firecracker? You got killed by a firecracker? Hey, I wish I could have been there. I did have memorized your defeat with the most perfect strokes. I'm glad you finally got to eat crow. Lungmen. I love this city. It has such chaotic struggles in it that just leap off the page. The perfect hunting ground. Ah, but it's not your turn. I'm so tired of this cycle of sleeping and waking. It's time to quench the fires of this world. To be continued. Cast, Lava, Nian, Chen, Amiya, Snowsun, Fumizuki, Mr. Wayne. Okay, just read the whole lot. Alright. Ancient Forge by Monsters Siren Records and Audio 7.1. Rhode Islands presents Ancient Forge 2. Coming soon. Wait. What is it this time? Who's that? Why do they want to eat people? Why the hell is there a sequel? You don't think giant monsters that eat people and fight with humans will sell? Well, maybe. All you need is a word like fire, slaughter, cycle, and a little bit of bitterness, a little bit of darker lighting, a little more camera shake, a little more blood, and you've got a picture. It's called spectacle. We're creating the most profitable entertainment product in all of Terra right here. Nope, that wasn't the deal. We agreed we're making a New Year's movie. And that's your sister, isn't it? I can't believe you're making a spectacle of your own little sister. She deserves it. She put ice cream in my hot pot and dumped all my chili sauce. I really don't get what you two got going on. Glass houses. What's the deal with you and your sister? Do you like her or do you hate her? Or what? We're not talking about this. I'm going back to fix all my lines. And hurry up and put those files back before Amir finds out. Where did you get them anyway? I snuck a peek a while back and recorded them. My powers come in handy like that. Really listen to me this time or else you'll end up... I don't even want to think about how you'll end up. Seriously, make sure you put them back. Alright, take your time. Can't wait to see your new script director. What's the big deal? Everybody's so worked up about it. Don't allow standard operators to view classified records. I guess my impression could use some work. But copying a classified record is kind of going a bit too far. So it's a secret, huh? That explains why the content is so juicy. Well, whatever. Life is short. Why get caught up in all that? Lil Lava put so much into writing an idea of lungmen. Why do you think? Isn't it cooler to turn the whole city to a metal monster and go all clang, bam, pow? You better work it out with your director. But if you do turn the city to a giant robot, you be sure to let me enjoy it. It's a little creative license. Otherwise, I'd be out doing that right now. Lil Lava's a gentle soul, I get it. But you gotta go big or go home, you know, even if the going gets tough. Well, now that I'm on board, maybe we'll check up the Colombian studios. How do I say this? There's way too much exposition in script. It's full of B-movie garbage. Hey, the director's fine with it. Not to mention, you're the only one who knows which parts are real and which parts are fake. Huh? Which ones are fake? A story naturally changes form over time as it gets passed down. The scarier and more unrealistic a story is, the more people are interested. Pretty much the same as a movie. Story, huh? A script is pretty much a story, anyway. So I think Little Lava can figure it out. That's how you people are. Mysterious and elusive. Those other words were too. Who? Before Dr. Calcett let us sleep, I never knew she was here. I should have asked for an autograph. You mean the ones on the beach? With the band? I thought you race didn't care for each other. This is slander. Who said that? Alsu! Dr. Calcett. The one and only, huh? Never mind. Little Love I love, Little Love and I love their music. Our top 10 album lists are a little different too. But I've known what they are ever since I first saw them, first heard their melodies. Not bad, living free and easy. Better than the ones under the sea. Yeah, but how did you know she was at Rhodes Island? Huh? I can tell the surveillance system was pretty brutally hacked. Me? I'm not gonna tinker with that stuff just because I'm curious about new technology. Definitely not. Not this Nian. Hey, that was hard to fix. There's better ways for you to pull records. If you were a good girl who worked hard, you could have gotten some yen food in the cafeteria. I am working hard. I'll lend you young men do much for a little historical research. And the real issue with it is what? Doesn't the title kinda suck? What's a Doom Watch? I noticed the operators have been registering the equipment with more Laterno A names lately. Turn out that's your fault. How about Ancient Forge? Do you think you could get these guys to come work with us on our movie? That's all I really care about. No way, the actors you guys pick are too much. Put a little more effort into it. It's Rhodes Island New Year's movie. Throw those guys in there and there's no room for effort. Get real. Fine. As a true cinephile, I will express my motivations to the audience through the medium of film. I'm sure I'll get through. Oh, do you think I should add based on true events? Is that too scary? Would it freak out little Lava? Don't worry about it. Lava's not a kid anymore. We can all see how much she's grown. Kid? You're about the same age, aren't you? Circus don't show their age so well, but you can't fool me. She's the backbones of Rhode Island, an operator anyone can rely on. Yeah, right. It's just like she always dreamed. She's doing some badass stuff, becoming a badass warrior. How about that? So what's to worry about? Where's the harm in a little more knowledge? I'm not here to play mystic like some people. Just come out and say whatever you gotta say. Besides, they'll find out sooner or later. I've got a plan. They'll find out sooner or later. Hey, you got a point there. But why start with Lava? I really like my little Lava. Her hard work, her attitude, her progress. Rhode Island's always surprised me like that. You got that scrappy little one making big strides. There's more fun than the operators who are already too strong for their own good, right? So I'm willing to stay here and sell Rhodes Island to my brothers and sisters who aren't so hostile to humans. How do you sell it? The best mobile ship on Terra for mingling? That's right! Rhode Island's infinite inclusiveness is the key to settling any clash of tastes. Hey. Not to mention, it's one of the few places out there where you can still have a little fun. We can get along, we can fight, and we can watch the sunset together after a hangover. Every tomorrow is pretty precarious for me, you know? So I really kinda like Rhodes Island. Oh. Well, am I supposed to blush and accept the compliment? Or should I just tease you for being super sappy? Happy New Year! What's for dinner? Lava? How about principal photography on a New Year's film? Give me a little time. Thanks for those certain hammy lead actress. May not be able to make it. Huh? What did she do? Have you seen the new script? So, what do we do? Whatever, just improvise. Honestly, I knew what you were going for. I knew what you were trying to show me. If you're trying to send a message, you don't screw around with it. Lungman's hot peppers aren't spicy enough. Not changing up this stupid death scene at all, huh? What a lousy villain. So that's it. Lava's Ancient Watch Chapter 3 is done. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoy it. It's very good. It's very intriguing. And also very, very long. So on that note, we'll see you in the next event. Enjoy life. Enjoy day. Ciao.